Today I'm bringing you guys 10 more mobile games that are new for November. I'm talking about sports games, action games, strategy games, all on mobile for your phone or tablet. Let's dive into the list and give you 10 plus new games you may have never heard of. We're starting out today's list with a sports game. This one called Bare Knuckle Boxing. Definitely a newer game with only 10,000 downloads and already has itself 4.6 stars. In this one, you're going to be doing what everyone needs to sometimes do. Take out some aggression on someone else's face. You're going to be utilizing realistic style combat, no Mortal Kombat style stuff, something more like what you'll see in a boxing ring or MMA. Call it what you will. This one right here is bloody, it's brutal, it's fun, and most of all, it's an addicting sports game that's going to keep you coming back for more as you progress your character and become more and more invested in the game. It has been a long time since we've had a new MOBA drop in this space, but let me introduce all of you to Arena of Faith, which is exactly that, a 5v5 competitive MOBA based on a background of battles between the deities and human beings. So you have two separate classes here. They're legends from various mythologies, an authentic story that you act as during your combat, joining with your teammates in a brutal combat combination as you take down the arena. This game's going to give you things that you're familiar with inside of this genre. You're going to have the lanes, you're going to have the towers to capture, and of course, you're going to have the characters all with different abilities to unlock over time and to master so you could be the synergy inside of your team. All right, now Monster Hunter Now's been out for a minute or two, but this one is unique. It's the only game that's out right now besides Pokemon Go of size, where you go out into the open world and get to explore, capture, battle, and enjoy a game in a real-ish style world. I like this just because there's so few games in the genre. For any of you Monster Hunter fans out there and Pokemon Go fans as well, this is basically a no-brainer for you. It's a more demonic looking world with some gory creatures and mythological creatures as well. It's definitely fun to collect and even more fun to battle, and it's very nice to be able to take it out in the world. Cybertank Last Survivor. We know a lot of these survival style games like the Vampire one or Survivor.io or even others that have come out that kind of replicate what they do. Pickle Pete, I guess you could say. This one here is a little bit different. You're playing as a tank and you're going to be getting and unlocking and upgrading many different weapons for your tank to be able to take down a lot more robust group of enemies that start coming your way. Definitely a survival style game. And let's be honest, it's one that's very similar in style, but the way that the enemies come at you inside of this game are quite a bit different. It does give you a different feel than you know from a lot of the other survival style games. Plus, the upgrade mechanic is different than what we're used to, which makes this something a little bit more unique, especially if you're into these survival style bullet hell games. Poggy's Unleashed. Now let me tell you, if this doesn't remind you of Brawl Stars, I don't know what will. It actually looks like a very similar rendition to what we all know and love inside of Brawl Stars. You could hide inside of the grass, battle amongst others in a top-down battler where you have heroes that you upgrade along the way as you progress through the game. Now, just because Poggy's Unleashed has taken a format that really worked with Brawl Stars and used it inside of their game doesn't mean that it's a bad game. It means that it's staying very true to the genre. That's how I'm going to put it right there. With this being said, the game's fun, it's engaging, and it's quick. You'll find yourself diving deeper and deeper into the battles over and over again and really learning the characters as you unlock them, and then wanting to unlock more to have different types of engagements in your battles. Remember guys, Warcraft Rumble is about to launch, and I started a brand new YouTube channel called Echo Warcraft Rumble. If you're interested in the game, make sure you come through and check it out because it is amazing. Magic Spear Idle RPG. All right, we had to put an idle game on the list here today, and this one right here is one that is very fast, very furious, a bit pixelated, but also very fun at the same time. You're going to make your way through the different stages of the game, progress through different enemies and beasts that you find, and then upgrade your character with all the rewards that you receive. And all of this is being done as you are living in an idle world, where the gameplay is more of a management of your character, less of an active gameplay while the game is going on. Plus, it will grind for you while you are gone, so the next time that you log into the game, you got some goodies so you can do some more upgrades and, of course, more management. And now we have Project Mold, which is a roguelike ARPG game that has a top-down feel to it, which gives me a vision that's a mixture of both Doom and Diablo. Now, of course, it seems like a little bit more of a cheesy mobile rendition of that, but it does give me those vibes. I like the top-down look. I like how you could change your character to do different types of attacks. And I like that it's a game in the action RPG space because it's one of my favorite genres. With this said, I don't believe it's going to be one of the best action RPGs you have played, but it does give you some fun stuff. The upgrade mechanics are super easy, and jumping into the game is not something that's super stressful or super complicated. The Legend of Mask. Inside of this platformer style action RPG game, you're going to play as a shadowy character that unlocks different masks as you progress through the game. As you do this, different skills and abilities will become available because the masks have superpowers that you then encounter. In a way, the game kind of reminds me of Kid Chameleon from the Genesis back in the day, based on how when you get new masks, you have different abilities. But that's about it. There's nothing else that really is too similar besides it being some type of a platformer. With that being said, it's a fun game, easy to jump into, and pretty casual as well. Let me introduce you to Zeds. Zeds is the first play for a purpose game. You're going to collect and grow magical Zeedles and lead them into battle against the evil Lord CO the second. You're going to fight against extreme weather events in real time, learn mind-blowing facts on your planet, and real-life world climate change. So science is being taken here into effect and dropped inside of this game. With that being said, you get to play as a cute little Zeedle, which is really fun, casual, exciting, and it'll give you a little gaming experience that you probably won't forget. And lastly, I want to introduce to you Peak Speed. This is one of the latest racing games out in the market. The graphics look amazing. It is based out of an Asian country, and everything right now is still in Asian language inside of the game. I believe that will be changed over time, but it's a great opportunity to get into a brand new racing game if this is your genre of choice, because this one looks really fun and it looks really nice. Hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to subscribe so you don't miss out on tomorrow's video.